Justin Baldoni, the director and star of the highly anticipated film It Ends With Us, picks up his phone. He isn't scrolling through TikTok or checking late-night sports scores. Instead, he's recording a 6-minute voice memo to his co-star and producer, Lively. His voice is hushed, earnest, and most surprisingly, overflowing with praise. He calls her beautiful and unbelievable. He apologizes for a creative clash. Today, we're peeling back the curtain on the audio clip obtained by TMZ that has flipped the script on the Baldoni-Lively saga. How do we get from, "I'm excited to be in your sphere," to courtrooms and crisis PR? Grab your florals and your iced coffee. We're diving deep. Before the lawsuits and the frosty red carpets, there was a rooftop scene. For those who know Colleen Hoover's book, this scene is the heartbeat of the story. Apparently, it was also the catalyst for a major creative pivot. In the leaked voice memo, Justin sounds like a man who has just had an aha moment. He admits to failing and falling short after Blake suggested revisions to the script. "I'm really sorry. I fucked up," Baldoni says in the recording. "I will admit and apologize when I fail. I'm a very flawed man. I'm gonna piss you off probably, but I will always find my way back to center." Baldoni method here, admitting a mistake early and acknowledging the other person's vision, is actually a masterclass in conflict resolution. At least it was then. But if things were this respectful, what triggered the sudden shift into a Hollywood Cold War? In Hollywood, when you have two powerhouses, Baldoni's own words for Blake, the secret sauce can sometimes boil over. As the film moved closer to release, the beautiful friendship began to look more like a beautifully orchestrated PR strategy. Or was it? From praise to pre-litigation. What went wrong? The transition from the sphere of creativity to the sphere of legal counsel happened faster than a Blake Lively outfit change at the Met Gala. By the time the film premiered in August 2024, the vibes were officially off. While Justin was praising Blake's energy in private memos, the public saw a cast that seemed to be actively avoiding him. TikTok sleuths pointed out that the cast didn't follow him on Instagram. Then came the bombshell, allegations of fat shaming related to a back injury Justin had during a lifting scene and a smear campaign that both sides claimed the other was orchestrating. The irony of the memo. The most shocking part of the TMZ audio is Justin's comment about the industry. "It blows me away that this is the industry that we're in and you experience that as a woman. That's not at all going to be the experience with me." At its core, It Ends With Us is a story about breaking cycles and finding strength. It's deeply unfortunate that the off-screen drama has overshadowed a film meant to spark conversations about domestic violence and resilience. However, this voice memo serves as a vital piece of the puzzle. It reminds us that people are complex. You can be a flawed man who apologizes at 2 a.m. and still find yourself in a legal mess. Perception is everything. To Justin, this memo was an olive branch. To a legal team, it could be exhibit A for either side. The good old days were real. There was a time when these two were a force together. Justin Baldoni's praise for Blake Lively wasn't just Hollywood fluff. It was a record of a partnership that, for a fleeting moment, was actually working. It makes the eventual fallout even more tragic. What do you think? Does this voice memo change your perspective on the drama? Do you think Justin was being sincere, or was this crisis management before the crisis even started? Leave a comment below, and let us know whose side of the rooftop you're on. And if you found this deep dive insightful, share it with a friend who is still obsessed with the It Ends With Us drama.